Hi there, it's been a while since I've recorded. I just wanted to give you a little update on some of the things I'm working on. I tried that clay on the bottom of the pumps. It does work, but I took my Dremel 3000 and I tried to sand it down, and I ended up getting some bad spots on the heel. I only made one just to give it a try, but the heel does stay securely attached to the clay, so there's no way these are coming off. But when I sanded it, I sanded too close to the vinyl and I made a real mess. But you know, if you have patience and you're good with clay, you can really get a nice set of shoes out of the clay and the vinyl. Me and my husband took a trip to Arkansas, and we stopped at a few of the thrift stores along the way, and I found these stretchable book covers at one of the Goodwills, and they were 50 cents each, and I thought, okay, well, I'll try it. They only had two designs. They had the Colts and they had the 49ers. So if I was smart, I probably should have bought two of each, but this is stretchable fabric. It comes in NASCAR, movies, Disney. You can get all the Disney princesses, but basically all this is knit fabric, and if you get the NFL fabric, it's pretty nice quality. So anyway, I just tried to make up a design for this. Is Our Generation doll. My friend Robert and Gabby sent me this. They just got some brand new American Girl dolls, and they were going to take her name's Shannon. They were going to take Shannon to the Goodwill, so they sent her to me instead. But she's an Our Generation doll. The Our Generation dolls are a little bit bigger than the Journey Girls, where the Journey Girls are like 10, 10, 10. The Our Generation dolls are more like 12, 12, and 11 and a half. So I knew she was going to need some of her own clothes. So anyway, I started out trying to get a pattern for her. So basically what I did is I just took, this is Our Generation, a t-shirt. I just set this up against her body, and I traced it along with where her shoulders would be. And that's how I ended up getting this. I should tell you that I cut her hair. Her hair was kind of matted at the bottom, so I tried to do the STP treatment on here to fix her hair, and it just didn't look good, so I ended up just cutting a little bit off at a time, and then before you know it, I had it cut into a bob. Another thing I did is I thickened out her eyelashes. I gave her a few wispy eyelashes here. I thickened out her eyebrows, gave her some eyelashes, and I painted her lips, and then I put a gloss finish varnish on her lips to make them shiny. I might take that off because I think they're just a little bit too shiny. I think it looked better if it was just pink. But anyway, here's her body. She is kind of thick through the middle, so she's a lot thicker than a lot of the other 18-inch dolls. But anyway, so I designed the blouse. I put the paper up against her like this, and sort of used my pencil and got her complete dimensions with some seams on this side. So as far as the sleeves on this little blouse goes, what I did is I took looks like a canoe actually, and what I did is I just measured from when I put my seam together, I measured the inside of this, and that's how long I made this to fit into that seam. And this is just like a canoe shape. I folded it in half. You can make this as thin or as thick as you want it. If you don't want these little wings on the blouse, you can fix that too. But anyway, as far as the book covers go, they look really cute as, I haven't put any Velcro in the back of this yet, but they also have that little NFL sticker. If I wanted to use that NFL sticker like here, I could cut that out and put that on the bottom of a pair of shorts. if I had, say like the 49ers, if I wanted to make some capri pants, I could put the 49ers down the side of one of her pants like this. I mean, there's all kinds of things you can do, and they have all the Disney princesses. So it's hard to find the knit fabric in the licensed fabric. It's almost impossible to find it. But anyway, you do have enough to make a doll outfit. But if you want to make pants, I would get two of them instead of one. When I first made this, I haven't put the back on it yet. When I first made this, I was going to make it just a little exercise blouse. So I wasn't really concerned about where it said San Francisco. Now I wish I would have cut it longer, because now I have to get rid of the San Francisco because I didn't give myself enough of a seam allowance. So that was my original impression, was just going to use the San Francisco like this and make her a little, that was my original idea. But then when I saw how cute it looked as a t-shirt, I was kind of upset that I didn't give myself enough to put a hem in the bottom. So I'm going to lose this San Francisco. Another thing you can do with these is they have the yardage. On the NFL ones, they have yardage across the 20, 30, 40 like that. You can make a little mini skirt and then put the yardage on the bottom of the skirt to go around to match the top of the t-shirt. I think that would be very cute also. But there's so many ideas you can get just by doing that. But that's how I made a pattern for the Our Generation, because she is a little bit bigger than the other. She's more in line with probably a American Girl. For the pants, what I did for the pants is I took my regular pattern, I printed it out at 110%. So this was 110%, and I printed it out on legal paper. Let's see if I can find the original. So here's the doll pants. I printed it out as 110% for the pants, and then when I printed it on legal paper, when it came out, I just extended those lines, and that was how I got the pair of pants for the Our Generation. What I did is I just did the same thing I did on the sweatpants of the other ones, but this is 110% and it fits the Our Generation doll well. This was just these pants are just stretch velour. I got this this is a blouse I found at one of the thrift stores for $1, and I just cut that up and I used that as her pants. In fact, I didn't even put a hem in the bottom. I just used the existing bottom of the sleeves, and then so all I did was put in one seam here, a seam here, and then a seam down the middle, and I just put in some black elastic for the waistband. And that was, I mean, it was 3 seams plus elastic, and I got her a pair of pants out of this stretch velour. But there's so many things you can do, you know. There's just so many things. But you can get these, if you go on eBay and type in book covers, you're going to find everything under the sun. You're going to find Disney, NASCAR, football, you name it, and you're going to find it. You're going to pay a little more. You're not going to get them for 50 cents on eBay, but if you go to the store, you can get them in the psychedelics, the designs. There are just so many of these out there. And they're good enough for doll blouses. It's good enough quality for the doll blouses. Okay, so I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one.